good morning, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Right now, I'm going to explain to you why I am the very best realtor in all of Colorado, if not the entire solar system. No time to waste here, so let's get started. If you can't already tell, I've got personality. And whether you like it or not, well, that's up to you to decide. But I've decided to use this personality to, number one, sell homes in Boulder, Colorado, and number two, to generate as much income as possible to fight the climate crisis. Choosing the right agent is important. They're going to know a lot about you, and that's why you need trust. And trust me, you can trust me. Back to personality for a second. What you see is what you get. There's absolutely no facade here. I spent most of my college years trying to find myself, and as far as I'm concerned, I really did. I want to highlight purpose here for a moment. I don't just sell real estate for the sake of selling real estate. I'm on a mission, and that is to inspire more and more people to adhere to the values of enlightened self-interest. This is the idea that by focusing solely on helping others, you are inadvertently helping yourself at the highest and most fulfilling level. This is why climate change comes before realtor. Sometimes I show up at someone's door and it goes a little something like this. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing on this lovely day? And sometimes they respond.
I'm doing all right, man. How you doing?
In which case I respond accordingly. Other times they respond.
What do you want? I'm all right. How you doing?
In which case, instead of responding with my normal, I just wanted to drop by to introduce myself here. You see, my name is Ethan Shapiro. I'll instead adapt my tone to suit the client's energy. Oh, good. I just wanted to drop by briefly to introduce myself here. You see, my name is Ethan Shapiro. This adaptability does not end at the door. My adaptable nature is part of my personality. I'm all about creating an environment that is most comfortable for everyone. Beyond adaptability is flexibility. I work for myself, my clients, and my community. I have no supervisor or overhead management, beyond the law of course, telling me what I can and can't do. This allows me to tailor my services to fit your needs every step of the way. I want to make this very clear. You can count on me. If I say I will respond to your messages within 2 hours, I mean within 2 hours. If I say I'll be at your house at 2 p.m., I'll be there 1:55. If I say we're going to get this home sold and get it sold right, I mean it. We've all had people make promises that they don't keep. It just seems to be accepted in our society. Well, you know what? I don't care what's accepted in our society. And I've always been very upset by people who I can't rely on. And you know why? Because people can rely on me. If you manage to get into contact with anyone who has ever met me, they'll tell you the same thing. There is nothing I value more than relationships. And that is why, when I say I will do something, I do it. No exceptions. Let's talk knowledge for a second. Sure, I have a minor degree in philosophy, and this definitely comes out in the conversations I choose to have with people. But the organizational capabilities I gained from my major degree in business management and entrepreneurship have given me the tools to act not only as mere realtor, but CEO and founder of Climate Change Realtors. I study the real estate market in Boulder every single day, and I'm working on numerous transactions every single week. And when it comes to investing, well, training videos are my Game of Thrones. This is an agent who understands the market and wants to share his knowledge with you. Now, whether we like it or not, everything in real estate is up for negotiations, except for my commission rates, of course. You're going to have another real estate professional like myself playing for the other team. The buyer's agent's job is to act as a fiduciary for their client. This means act in the best interest of their client, the buyer. What the buyer wants is really quite simple. The greatest house in the world for the cheapest price in history. So what we're going to do is think 10 moves ahead to give our buyer what they want while we also get everything that we want. A deal only works if both sides believes that they are winning in some way or another. As the seller, we hold the cards in our hands, and like in blackjack, or at least as far as I understand it, the house always wins. Beyond the details of negotiations, there are 12.5 other moving parts in every real estate transaction. Not only do I enjoy studying the intricacies of the real estate market, I enjoy the details of everything in life. Make no mistake, I will consider every single detail of our transaction 10 times over before I say a word about it to you. If you like someone who's detail-oriented and organized, well, have a look at my Excel archive. A quick word on availability. This is my full-time job, and if full-time means 40 hours a week to you, then this is my full and a half-time job. I don't have a wife, and I don't have children. My clients are my absolute priority. We are doing a great good together, and I take this very seriously. If you need me, I am available. Beyond available, I like to talk, as you can tell. But I also like when people respond to my messages. I know what it's like to wait 10 hours to hear from someone. Many of my best friends live in England and Australia. When you sign that contract, you gain full access to me. I have a lot of responsibilities each day, but I guarantee you will hear back from me very rapidly. If I need more time to answer your question, I will tell you. This man understands the value of instant gratification in this day and age. My phone is a part of my brain. Send me a message, always expect a response. Now, I'm here for the long haul. If you want to sell again in 7 years, you can take solace in the fact that the climate change realtor will be there to serve you. I'll retire when all that carbon is back in the ground. Connecting with me is not just a one-to-one exchange. I have a vast network of past clients, current clients, future clients, contractors, and a whole lot of real estate professionals. You have questions, somebody definitely has answers, and I know that. Now let's slow down at the end here to close off this braggadocious list. I am not special and I am not superhuman. In fact, if you ask me, I'm just a regular guy. Sure, I'm very lucky to have had an amazing upbringing, a fantastic education, and some great relationships that have helped to make me the man I am today. But at the end of the day, I understand that I am just one person in a sea of billions of individuals. And in my opinion, being humble gives me strength. I understand that my value comes from the impact I have on others, and this is why I am so focused on providing the absolute best service ever before seen. To conclude, I just want to say that I am so grateful, not just for my background, but for the opportunity to help people just like me. We all come from diverse and unique backgrounds, and you, the client, are the reason I chose this job. And to see the way I inspire people just by knocking on their door proves that we really are going to save the world together. I look forward to working with you.